Hi everyone, and good morning from what I consider to be one of the most charming small theme parks in the entire country. We're here at Santa's Village in the White Mountains of New Hampshire. And in this video here, we're going to show you off everything this lovely park has to offer, from the rides, the photo ops, the experiences, some snacks. Molly, you've been here once before, right?
I remember it being pretty adorable.
Yes, and they've added some stuff since we've been, so it's probably even more adorable now. Let's go inside and have some fun. You get here early enough to do our welcome show.
4, 3, 2, 1!
And if you get here at opening, you're greeted with the opening show and a giant line. The fun does begin even before you go into the gates of Santa's Village. This big nutcracker guy there, his arms are slides. There's an animatronic reindeer out in front of the park. Smile, you're on Santa Cam.
Hi!
Hello?
And it talks back to us.
It does. I love it.
Do you have any questions for me?
How much fun are you having today?
I'm having so much fun.
Me too.
That's great.
With views of the White Mountains off in the distance, you get to one of the newer rides in the park, the Midnight Flyer roller coaster. A very family-friendly roller coaster. And I'm very lucky, I've been on a lot of roller coasters. This was number 892. This might have been the smoothest roller coaster I've ever been on in my entire life.
It is very smooth.
Yeah. Fun ride, it goes around twice. Super duper smooth. I think my favorite part of the ride is the back train. There's a little elf hanging on to the car, and that's really fun. This replaced the park's old roller coaster that had been here for a while, and I think they made a good choice because this should be very popular for very, very many years here at Santa's Village. Here's a good shot of the back car with the elf hanging off of it. Coming through the woods here is the park's log flume. It is the Yule log flume.
That makes sense.
I like how it does go through the woods. That's fairly neat. And then there's a nice scenic path to go and view your family or friends while on the flume. And it isn't a log flume without, of course, a drop. And a splash.
They have an attraction called YouTubing, which is a dry tube slide. There it goes. Turn around. It's a fun little attraction.
Going around the tracks is Poogie Penguin's Spin Out Coaster, a triple loop Visa spinning roller coaster. But it's themed to penguins, and you ride in a little penguin car, so that automatically makes it better than most other small spinning roller coasters. Depending on how you're seated on these rides, you can spin quite a bit. This one here is my personal favorite attraction at Santa's Village. It is the park's only indoor ride. It is a dark ride known as the Great Humbug Adventure, and this is just a wonderful family-friendly ride with a very, very creative theme. The theme is that you're helping Ebenezer Scrooge get rid of all the humbugs that are infesting his house, and the humbugs are hilarious, mischief-causing little ball-type creatures. Now you go through all over Ebenezer Scrooge's house, the kitchen, the bathroom, the music room, and what makes this ride really cool, they have really fun scenes, some kind of fun gags, and the Ebenezer Scrooge animatronics are very, very well done. If you can only go on one ride at Santa's Village, for me, it would be the Great Humbug Adventure. In the back corner of the park, there's a beautiful Ferris wheel on top of a hill. Look at that view you get of the White Mountains. You can have lunch at Nick's Pizza Emporium, which is located right next to a pretty good-looking antique autos ride. It's a pretty good sized ride over here. Oh my goodness, you go through Pringles car wash.
That's great.
On the antique autos. I think bubbles come out. Also, the antique autos ride goes through water. This ride is brand new here, the Volunteer Rescue Pups. A lot of cute rides here. This might be the cutest ride in the park. This is awesome. It's a little like firefighter ride where you're trying to save the penguin's house. and it goes up and down, and you get to shoot water. That is lovely. And there is the train ride that goes all around the park. I like how the station master is a polar bear. One of the park's most popular attractions begins here at Elf University, where you get your punch card for the Elfabet game. It's a scavenger hunt that goes all around the park. So to play the Elfabet game, you take your card, you find all the different elves, you're gonna put it in there, punch it, and Molly has found Peanut. She needs to find 25 more elves. You can't have a Santa's Village type park without reindeer. Look at how cute!
They're just looking for snacks.
Oh, you can buy snacks.
You can buy snacks and feed them.
Oh, you guys are so adorable. Yes, you are. Also, in with the reindeers, they have reindeer games you can play, like ring toss, and then this ball game. It's actually fairly close with my left hand. Something I absolutely love. This theme park has the best trash cans out of any theme park in the entire world. This penguin with a top hat. He is indeed a trash can. The world's most adorable trash can. The rock and tug style ride is the SS Peppermint Twist.
They have a Dumbo style ride called Little Elf Flying School. I love how it's sleds.
I feel like the bumper cars are one of the less wintry themed attractions, but they do have the poles in the middle done up like the North Pole. I feel like this is one where whenever they need new bumper cars, it's really well themed, like Santa style bumper cars. The merry-go-round, it is all reindeer. An all reindeer merry-go-round. It's not only the rides that are charming here at this park. Look at this swing set with the little reindeers on it. The Tubs of Fun attraction is themed around the little drummer boy, and you ride in his drums. Molly, this might be the weirdest photo op in the entire park.
You mean a penguin of dawn?
And the Rudy-saurus.
Does look like Rudy.
There is a giant gingerbread house you can walk into. One would expect in the gingerbread house they sell cookies. And there's a whole room dedicated to frosting up your gingerbread however you want it. I did not go for a cookie here at the gingerbread house. Instead, a cookies and cream pastry that looks delicious. It is a $7 treat. Here at Santa's Village, a balanced diet is a cookie in each hand. Time to check out the views from the Skyway Sleigh monorail ride.
All right, we are clear for takeoff. What's the magic words, my friends?
Up, up, and away!
Here we go! Enjoy your flight!
Everyone has to say that before they leave on the Skyway Sleigh.
Up, up, and away!
That is Lupin Louie's Little Elf Flying School we are soaring past. Lupin Louie looks like quite the character. One thing about Santa's Village too, like the landscaping is fantastic. Like we're going through big, giant, for lack of a better term, Christmas trees. Big lake over there, very pretty place. I don't know what this random building is, but it's done up like a giant fireplace. Santa's Village is home to a small water park section with some rides for the kiddos and some splash pads. The Pixie Mix here is just for the little ones. It feels like an ancient amusement park ride. Classic style, like kids Himalaya ride. I do like the spinning star and disco ball, but I think my favorite part is the decorations in the background. It is all penguins doing shenanigans. Like that guy. Or that guy. Top-notch naming here of the food court, the Burgermeister food court.
That is great.
Even the railroad crossing signage is adorable. Inside the North Pole workshop, you can make your own lip gloss, spa bowls, all sorts of stuff. And look at the, oh, that's fun. That's really fun.
That's really fun.
Reindeer handprint t-shirts. Spa bowls, interesting stuff. Unfortunately, Molly and I don't have all day to spend here at Santa's Village, so we're gonna have to skip the Polar Theater, which is home to 2 different shows, a 3D movie spectacular, and an indoor light show dancing to music. Makes sense, the ice cream stand is themed to Frosty the Snowman. This is a terrific photo op. You can either sit in a cupcake chair or be a gingerbread person.
That's great.
There's a pair of covered bridges that were both built all the way back in 1953. You're curious where I am at the moment. I'm at the corner of Ho 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 Boulevard and Kringle Street. The full Oh the Dickens bookshop, where you can get all of your Christmas time books. Like, don't feed Santa Claus, or never feed a grumpy reindeer. What about penguins? The little drop tower is themed to going down the chimney. Set up where you can sit in the sleigh. I love that the sleigh does say Santa's Village on it. That's a great photo op. And then there's a wishing well over here. There's a good crowd of people around the reindeer shoe store and blacksmith shop. A ring for every smile. While Santa's Village is mostly dedicated to the Santa side of Christmas, there is a small corner dedicated to the more religious side of Christmas. I imagine the star attraction for many people is going to Santa's house and meeting the big guy himself. There's a big store over here called the Snowball Mall. It does appear to be mostly plushies in here, and then they do story time with a character as well. In a very pretty shop. The op is just adorable, so it's I guess the idea is you take it each year with your kids and how tall they are. Something called a little elf home. I'm intrigued. Let's see what we got in here. Ah, well it's very cute. There's elves, and then elf-sized furniture for the little elves in the little elf home. And next to where you board the train ride, you can get a picture with a large rabbit wearing overalls. I'm a huge fan of their names here at the park, like the Polar Espresso, which I think it must be a coffee shop, right? The only ride closed at the park today on our visit is this swing ride here. It's a charming little area as soon as you enter, with a bunch of buildings. There's a candy store, and it's also where you exit the park. And Molly, this is our last one we need.
Yeah, Jolly.
Jelly Belly?
Yeah, no, Jolly.
Jolly Belly.
Jolly.
And then she will have completed the Elfabet game.
Yeah!
Molly, it's a very proud moment for you. You graduated
with an A+.
From Elfabet University. You got your certificate, your diploma, and this really cool keychain talking about how I found elves A to Z.
I was also the first one of the day.
So you got an A+. The candy store looks delicious. All the fudge and all the chocolates. Molly, do you have to go to the bathroom?
I do not, but that's adorable.
Yep, the bathrooms are the North Bowl. Hi, Mayor Poogie. You're doing a great job being mayor. And of course, you exit through the gift shop and say goodbye to the final trash can penguin. Good day, sir. Some of these plushes are fantastic. You get your own Humbug from the dark ride, or Mayor Poogie the penguin. If you're curious, when you exit the park through that gift shop, you actually leave via this igloo. Great photo op out in front of the park as well. It does look like that's one of those monorail ride vehicles. I also love this. They have a giant, like, kind of classic attraction sign like you would see at a classic roadside attraction. And it's got Poogie the Penguin on it, so big thumbs up for me. Out here in front of the attraction, they're building a very large new building. I can see it being like a new, more modern entrance, possibly. Or something else entirely, who knows? And there we go. That is Santa's Village in New Hampshire, a wonderful, wonderful theme park. I haven't been there in a couple years, and since those years, it has gotten much better, and I love seeing parks continue to improve, especially one as charming as Santa's Village. Now, if you got any questions about the park, let me know in the comments section below. And hey, if you like this video, maybe you want to watch another one like the other theme park here in the White Mountains, Storyland.